Did you know that the Season 1 Chapter 2 update dropped over 70 shark cards? Yes, 70. That's a lot. Today, we are diving into the cards that can totally change the game, the must picks, and the one you should probably avoid if you actually want to win. Let's break down the best cards first, and if you missed your favorite, drop in the comments. Seriously, we wanna hear what you run. Soul Cairn is one of the most clutch cards if your team doesn't have a pathogen for healing. It lets you transform into the enemy you just defeated, with the full health. You basically get a free reset mid-fight, and it's nuts. It takes little to no damage, and you don't have to rely on support as much. Ever pulled this off in 1 vs 2? It feels amazing. Hyperkinetic Bullet is crazy strong. It gives you plus 30% damage when you only got a few bullets left in the mag. Perfect for assault rifles or LMGs. You shred through enemies at the end of your mag. Your TTK drop fast. If you're using something like Fever with 91 headshots and 35 body damage, this card turns you into the cleanup machine. Try and tell me if you didn't feel like a boss. Interception is more situational, but very underrated. It makes all projectiles bigger, slower, and easier to destroy. It's a great counter against Exxon if he's spamming grenades, or if someone on the enemy team keeps lobbing explosives like it's a dodgeball. Equip this when you see an enemy running Exxon or Broker with the projectile abilities. Converter Camouflage. Okay, this one is sneaky. If you're carrying the converter, this card makes you invisible. Yep, straight up ghost mode. You can walk into the side, plant the converter, and bounce before anyone notices. If you got a teammate covering you from the distance, you can pull off some hilarious stealth plays. Shield Rod is a fantastic for defenders. You grab a rod at the base, and every time you place it, you get plus 25 shield. Set it down at high traffic zones, soak some damage, then pick it up and move. Just one notice, it takes some time to ramp up to 25 extra shield, so use it strategically. Other cards worth prioritizing are Feral Hawks and Reactive Shield, both are solid picks. Now, let's review some cards you probably need to be aware of. They may sound cool, but don't always play out the way you would hope. There are a few cards that can backfire hard. Scanning Bat, on paper, is a mini wall hack. It scans around you like a Kismet scan and pings nearby enemies. But the range is tiny, barely a few meters, and the scanning sounds gives away your location. Basically, it's more warning for the enemy than advantage for you, so better skip it. Butterfingers sound hilarious. Enemies drops their weapon after sustained fire. But there is a catch. In high tiers lobbies, most players will beam you before the card even triggers. If you're lucky, it works once per match. Maybe. The reason is that this game has a low TTK. There's a lot of weapons that can only require 2 bullets to get you destroyed. Archers turns you into Legolas, kind of. You get a bow with the different arrow types, explosive, scanning, but the fire rate is slow, and unless you hit the headshots, you're not downing anyone in one hit, and there is no zoom either. Fun to mess with, but don't expect to carry games with this. And now Demon Eyes. Sounds strong. It deals damage over the time to enemies in the line of the sight, but it also damages you, yes. 2 HP per second just for looking at people. And if someone sneaks up behind you, you take the damage and they don't. It's only really useful if you have an expert game awareness skills and maybe combo it with the pathogen. Otherwise it's risky business, and interestingly it's excluded from the rank mode. And that's the roundup. Are you running any of these cards right now? What's your favorite? I know some of you are gonna defend Demon Eyes, so let's hear in the comments. Hit the like button if that helped, and subscribe if you want more guys like that. We got more coming your way. And until next time, bye!